Okay, for the merge project, what we're going to need to do is have 3 images downloaded so that we can use them in our Photoshop. So right click and download. Use this one, download, and we'll use this one, why not? Download. Then you'll go into Photoshop. There's what it might look like at the end. That's a different one. Sorry. Just going to save this one really quick so I can move on. All right, so we're going to need to open up each of those pictures, and you just do File, Open, and it'll be in our downloads. Your downloads will probably look a lot cleaner than mine. If you click on it and press the Control button, you can select specific ones you want to use, and then we'll open it all at the same time. So you'll know that they're open because of the tabs up at the top. Then we need to start a new canvas, File, New. This is going to be Merge, your last name. I'm going to make sure this is out of inches, and it's going to be side to side. So the width will be 10 and the height 8. Click OK. I think yours says Create. Now we need to get each of those images onto the other canvas. So if you click on this tab, we can do, I think, Edit, maybe, hold on. Select All or Control A, and then Edit, Copy. Go to the new canvas and do Edit, Paste. So now we need to resize it. So you'll do Control T, or it can also be Edit, Free Transform, and then you need to zoom out. You can zoom out by pressing on the magnifying glass, or you can hold Alt on your mouse and scroll out that way, or you can hit Control 0 and it'll center it on the page. So we are going to drag from the corners, reposition, just to get it to fit on there. Okay, and then double click, press enter or check the mark. Okay, and then Control 0 will get it back to fit. And then we're going to go to the next one. Control A, Control C, Control V. Same situation. Control T, Control 0. Press and hold the Shift button as you drag in the corners. Arrange it how you want it on there. This is a good time to crop if you want to crop anything out. You can notice that my white line goes far outside of the square or the canvas. Once you're good with that, double click, press enter, or press the check mark. Now we got to get over the third one. We're going to do Control A, Control C, Control V. Same situation, got to resize it. Press and hold the Shift button after hitting Control T and double click. So that is all stuff we've already done. We're just doing it 3 times in this project. And a lot of times in Photoshop, you'll find that a lot of things we do, they are very similar from project to project, or you build on things, or you use things in different ways. It's all about building our toolbox. Now in the layers panel over here, we want to make sure everything's in the order that we want. And I'm going to try it in this order and see what happens. So right now we have the visibility icons. How do you see? With eyes. So these are eyes. We're going to turn off that top one and click on this middle layer. At this point, we're going to go to the Layer Blend drop-down menu, and you're going to choose Multiply. And then turn the opacity to 60. Down the road, after we're all done, you might want to play around with this a little bit more, but that's what the heart of the tutorial asks you to do. So now we're going to turn back on this third layer and click on that layer, and we're going to make this layer on overlay. So now you can see a little bit of all of the different projects here. So what I'm noticing is that parts of it I really like. I really like this center part. I'm not sure about over here. I think the darkness might be coming from the chair. So I'm going to maybe do Control T, and I'm going to zoom out a little bit if it'll let me. Yes. And I'm going to stretch this out a little bit and get only that chair, because I want the lightness and the color and just the texture to show through. So if we were to turn these other ones off, we'll double click, turn these other ones off, you can, I guess since it's an overlay, you can't really see it. Just kidding. So there's with the 2 layers, and then we add in that. I'm gonna also turn the opacity down a little bit on that layer 1. And so you can play around with that. You can also make, if you don't have a layer right here, you can unlock it, make it a layer, or you can go down to the bottom and press new layer down there, and then do edit, fill, and you can choose black, white, 50% gray, or color, or you can play around with those. I'm not really completely confident in that, but you can make the background a different color, and then it might show through a little bit too, so it might give everything a little bit of a pink overview because that's the color that I used. Once you're done with that, if you're happy with it, File, Save As, make sure you go to your H drive, your photography folder, and then make sure your file name is the correct one, and then you'll hit JPEG, that first option, and you'll save it. Then go into your blog. I always move this toggle. Go into your blog, put your original images, your edited images, and explain what we did for this project. Publish it, and then go into Canvas, turn in the image, and then in the comments section, copy and paste the web address. Hopefully, if you need help, let anyone know and we'll help you out.